As an SEO consultant, so many of my clients come to me saying the same thing. Their growth has totally stalled. But what I see when I look at their data is this hidden gold mine of untapped traffic they're just sitting on. So today, I'm going to walk you through the exact data-backed process I use to find a company's biggest growth opportunities using the content they already have. So let's start with this question, because it really gets to the core of a problem I see all the time. A client's traffic has plateaued, and they think the only path forward is just creating more and more new content. But let's be honest, that's slow, it's expensive, and the results are never, ever guaranteed. Sound a little too familiar?
Well, here's how I reframe it for them. This isn't really a problem, it's a massive opportunity. Right now, your website is packed with content that Google already likes. It already sees you as relevant. It just needs a little strategic push to get over that finish line and onto page 1, which, as we know, is where all the action is.
And the key to unlocking all this potential is a concept we call striking distance keywords. So, what are they? Simply put, these are search terms getting a ton of eyeballs, impressions, where your pages are ranking, but just out of sight. We're talking about positions 5 through 30. These are, hands down, your lowest hanging fruit for quick and really significant traffic growth.
All right, so here's our game plan. We're going to find these low-hanging fruit keywords. Then we'll map them to the right pages. After that, we'll dive into optimizing the content so it actually earns that click. And finally, we'll wrap it all up into a repeatable strategy you can use again and again.
So, first things first, we need to find these hidden gems. And you know what the best part is? You don't need any expensive, fancy tools. All the data we need is right there, waiting for you inside Google Search Console. It's literally your data telling you exactly where to focus your energy. Okay, so here's exactly how to do it. First, just open up the performance report in Google Search Console. You'll want to set a pretty long date range. I'd say at least 3 months to get a good amount of data. Next, you're going to filter for positions greater than 5 and less than 30. That's our sweet spot, our striking distance. And then the final, most important step, sort the whole thing by impressions, from high to low. Bam! This immediately surfaces the keywords with the most potential impact. And this is the kind of thing you're going to see. Just look at this table. That top query, best project management software, is getting a massive 15,000 impressions every month, but it's stuck at position 11, pulling in barely any clicks. Now, that's not a failure. That is a giant flashing neon sign from Google that's screaming, "Hey, optimize me." These are your absolute prime candidates. So, you've got your list. It's full of these high potential keywords. Now, we have to do the crucial work of connecting them to the right pages on your website. This step is non-negotiable, and it's all about understanding what the user actually wants.
The big principle that guides us here is something called search intent. And really, it's a simple idea. It just means asking, what is a person really trying to accomplish when they type this query into Google? Are they trying to learn something, compare products, or are they ready to buy? Nailing this is truly the foundation of all modern SEO.
We usually break intent down into these 4 main types. A search for how to improve team productivity is obviously informational. Someone wants a guide. But a search for best project management software is commercial. They're in research mode, comparing their options. Aligning your content with the correct intent is the only way you're going to rank. Period. And hey, here is a brilliantly simple but super powerful test you can do. If you're not sure if 2 keywords belong on the same page, just Google them both. If the search results look pretty much the same for both queries, that's Google's way of telling you it sees their intent as identical. That means you can, and you absolutely should, target them on one single powerful page. All right, let's keep going. You've found your keywords, and you've mapped them to the perfect pages. Now comes the really fun part. Refreshing that content to actually satisfy searchers, earn their clicks, and finally claim those top spots on page 1. I absolutely love this quote because it really captures the right mindset. This process isn't about fixing bad content or admitting you did something wrong. It's about adapting. The search landscape is always changing, right? Your competitors are updating their stuff, and what searchers expect has evolved. A smart, strategic refresh can unlock growth so much faster than starting from scratch. So what's the crucial point here? It's all about clarity, starting right from the search results page. Look at this example. The before title, it's fine, I guess. It's a bit vague, but the after title,
That's a promise. It's specific, it uses the target keyword, it has the current year to show it's fresh, and it tells the user exactly what they're going to get. That is how you win the click. And of course, it goes way beyond just the title. We've got a whole checklist of high-impact updates we can make. The goal here is simple. Make the page undeniably better than the competition. That means getting to the point faster, swapping out old statistics for new ones, adding better images, and strategically building some internal links from other relevant pages on your site to tell Google, hey, this page is important.
Okay, so let's pull all these pieces together, because this isn't about a one-time project. It's about building a sustainable, repeatable system that turns your SEO efforts into a predictable growth engine for your entire business.
This is what I call the growth loop. It's a simple 4-step cycle. First, you identify your opportunities in Search Console. Second, you map those keywords based on search intent. Third, you optimize the content to make it the absolute best answer out there. And fourth, and this is so important, you measure the impact on your rankings and traffic to prove it's working and to decide what to do next.
And really, if there's one thing you take away from all this, let it be this. Your biggest and fastest SEO wins are probably buried in the content you already have. By focusing on those striking distance keywords, you're just leveraging your existing assets. It's a faster, cheaper, and way more predictable path to real, meaningful traffic growth. So there you have it. That's the exact playbook top SEOs use to drive incredible results. The only question left is, which high-impression page 2 keyword are you going to go after first? The data, my friend, is waiting for you.